The air was filled with phantoms wandering hither and thither in restless haste and moaning as they went. Then, just as soon as they had come, they and their spirit voices faded together, and the night became as it had been when he walked home.
Sir, are you the spirit whose coming was foretold to me?
I am.
Who and what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past.
Why have you come to me on this night?
Your welfare, your reclamation. Rise and walk with me.
Scrooge was afraid he would fall as they traveled, but the spirit kept him aloft until they came to.
Do you remember it? The school? A solitary child neglected, left there still.
I know him.
These are but the shadows of the things that have been.
I wish, but it's too late now.
What's the matter?
Nothing. There was just a boy last night singing a Christmas carol at my door. I wish I'd given him something, that's all.
Let us see another Christmas.
Dear, dear brother, I have come to bring you home. To bring you home, home, home.
Home, little fan.
Yes, home for good and all. Home forever and ever. Father is so much kinder than he used to be. He spoke so gently to me one dear night that I was not afraid to ask him once more if you might come home, and he said yes, you should. But first we're to spend together all the Christmas long and have the merriest time in all of the world.
You've grown up so much.
Always such a delicate creature, whom a breath might have withered, but she had a large heart.
So she had, you're right. I will not speak against it, spirit, God forbid.
She died a woman, and had, as I think, children?
One child?
True, your nephew.
Yes.
They were now in the busy thoroughfares of a city, where shadowy passengers passed and repassed, where shadowy carts and coaches battled for the way, and all the strife and tumult of a real city were. It was made plain enough by the dressing of the shops that here too it was Christmas time again, but it was evening and the streets were lighted up.
Do you know of this warehouse door?
No, I was apprenticed here.
Yo ho, my boys, no more work tonight. Christmas Eve, Richard. Christmas, Ebenezer. Let's have the shutters up before a man could say Jack Robinson. Let's have some music. Oh, before I forget, Ebenezer, did you hand out the presents yesterday?
Well, it's old Fezziwig. It's Fezziwig alive again.
Hilly ho, Richard. Cheer up, Ebenezer. I'll be back in just a minute. Merry Christmas, everyone! It has been a wonderful year, and it is time to share the joy of the season with each another. Mary, would you like to start our gift exchange?
Yes, I would. Topper, did you get the candlestick I gave you?
Yes, I did. It was so nice. It smelled really good. How did you know I liked that?
Well, it was pumpkin spice. I knew because you made a spectacular pumpkin pie last Christmas. So it reminded me of you.
Well, thank you. That's very thoughtful. And, Hobley, did you receive my rocking chair? Scrooge was sending out all the gifts, so I'm really hoping it got to you.
Oh, yes, I did receive it. It's very comfortable, and it helps me with, back problems.
Oh, okay,
Yes, it really helps a lot. Thank you. Joy, did you receive my art set?
Yes, I did. It's such a lovely art set. I was needing more anyways, so...
Well, I always know you're quite the artist, so I decided to get some for you.
Thank you. Hey, Patricia, did you get my ornament?
Yes, I really loved the little girl's ornament. Well, my cousin keeps on insisting that it's going to reach his army of toys. It's quite funny to see large in person. Sarah, did you get the scarf that I made for you?
I did. Thank you. It's my favorite color. How did you know?
Well, you didn't wear a lot of blue, and it was just pure intuition, I suppose.
Well, thank you so much. Hey, Delilah.
Hey!
Did your family get my firewood this year?
We did, and we're using it a lot, so we really appreciate it.
You're welcome. I'm always here to help.
Mary, did you get the gloves I sent you?
Oh, yes, I did. They were of perfect material. They fit perfectly well. Thank you so much. I really needed a new pair.
You're welcome. I saw them and I thought of you.
Thank you.
Raise a glass, everyone. On behalf of my wife and myself, thank you, thank you, thank you. It has been a wonderful year and a delightful Christmas. To each of you, be full of hearts and stomach. Ho ho. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Make sure to come back next year.
See you next year.
Bye.
A small matter to make these silly folks so full of gratitude.
It isn't that. He has the power to render us happy or unhappy, to make our service light or burdensome, a pleasure or toil. Say that his power lies in words and looks, and things so slight and insignificant that it is impossible to add and count them up. What then? The happiness he gives is quite as great as it costs a fortune.
What's the matter?
Nothing particular.
Something, I think.
Spirit, show me no more. Why do you use the light to torture me? Show me no more.
One shadow more.
No more, no more. I do not wish to see it. Show me no more. It's a long path. I'm glad I found you.
Come, sit.
Would you like my coat? It's very cold.
No, thank you. It is a pleasure to see the snow, though. Just look at how the light glides off the surface.
Belle,
Yes?
I have something I would like to ask you.
A magic trick! A magic trick!
Oh, yes, please let us have a magic trick.
Pick a card. Any card.
Go along now. Can't you see we have important business to discuss?
Yes, pick any card.
Go along now. Don't you have school tomorrow? Shouldn't you be pursuing more practical pursuits?
You fear the world too much. I have seen your nobler aspirations fall off one by one until the master passion gain engrosses you.
What then? Even if I am so much wiser, I am not changed towards you.
Our contract is an old one. It was made when we were both poor and content to be so, until in good season, our worldly fortune would change by our patient industry. You are changed. You are a different man.
I was a boy.
That which promised happiness when we were both one in heart is now fraught with misery that we are two. How often and how keenly I have thought of this I will not say, but it is enough that I have thought of it and can release you.
Have I ever sought a release?
In words? No, never.
In what then?
In a changed nature, in an altered spirit. Tell me, would you seek me out now and try to win me?
You think not.
If you were free today, tomorrow, yesterday, could even I believe that you would choose a dowerless girl? You who, in your very confidence, would her weigh everything by gain or by choosing her? If for a moment you were false enough to your one guiding principle, do I not know that your repentance and regret would surely follow? I do. And I release you for the love of the man you once were. May you be happy in the life you have chosen.